What's going on, y'all? Back here at the storage unit for another sales video, and viewer discretion is advised. This was a really mediocre sales weekend. Not up to my par whatsoever. So if you want to see a reseller fail, this is a great video to watch. Only have 26 orders going out from over the weekend. Really bad number. That's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Typically, I like to be in the 40 to 50 sales range, but not only were the quantity of sales bad, but the quality of sales were really bad. Profit margin was good, but the numbers weren't there. A lot of low sales price items going out this weekend, and I don't even want to talk about it no more. But this is the thing. If you want to be on social media and you want to talk about great sales, I really hope that you'll also be there to talk about the bad times and show people the actual truth of what happens in reselling. Not every day is a great day. I happen to want to come on here and say when I make 20 sales. I also want to come on here and say when I make 2 sales. Be fully transparent, not just to talk about the good times like a lot of other people do. So, in full transparency, let's get into this garbage video. Got a really nice patterned Robert Graham with like paisley all over it. I don't pick up all Robert Graham. The sell-through rate is not great on Robert Graham, so you have to create a better sell-through rate, so price it correctly and get the bigger sizes. This is a size extra large, which is pretty much the smallest size that I will pick up in Robert Graham. I will occasionally try a large, but only if I get it in bulk. I won't buy large from the thrift stores. This one took 41 days to sell. I'm sorry, what did I say? 21 days. Took 21 days to sell, and it sold over on eBay for $30. Little wild one going out here. This is a VHS tape. This one is called Hated by G.G. Allen and the Murder Junkies. This was some kind of rock band, if I had to imagine. Sold very quickly. This took only 2 days to sell. It sold over on eBay for $16.99. This was a cool little quick sale right here. Never thought to even look at these before. I've seen them at a bunch of yard sales, and I've always walked right past them. I picked this up recently in a junk buyout. These are some Avery white return address labels. I think there's about 8,000 of them in here. Yep, 8,000 labels. This took only 9 days to sell, and it sold over on eBay for $15.29. So stuff like this right here is pretty much the reason that I got back into selling media with books and VHS, CDs, DVDs and stuff, because they're daily sellers and people buy them every single day, and it just adds sales to your store. So definitely try to, and you can get that stuff in such big bulk for such cheap prices. So selling them for $4, $5, $6 gives you great margins still in the long run. This is a 9-inch nails VHS tape. This is the Hollow 12. I don't know what this is. But anyway, it's a little VHS box set, and this sold over on eBay in 4 days for $14.44. Here we have a new era McLaren Formula 1 race team snapback. This was an instant pickup for me. I think I picked this up at the thrift for $3.99, something like that. Got the inside label there. McLaren, stuff like this sells all the time, and it sells pretty quickly. This one only took 6 days to sell, and it sold over on eBay for $20.39. I picked up a bunch of vintage Coca-Cola t-shirts from the thrift a couple weeks ago. This is the first one that has sold out of that bunch, but I paid 99 cents to $1.99 for all of them, so only $1 or $2 into all those shirts. I wish I could show you guys this one because I actually really like the graphics on it. It is a Diet Cherry Coke, but unfortunately I have them in these plastic poly bags here. And these are great, by the way, for not only shipping clothing, but for storing it as well. So if you hit the link in this video to my Amazon storefront, you guys can purchase these via Amazon. These are phenomenal, as well as a bunch of other shipping supplies that I have in that storefront as well. Anyway, this took 22 days to sell, and it sold over on eBay for $12. This is a pretty cool piece here. This is RLX. If you guys don't know what RLX is, it's just Ralph Lauren, basically their activewear line. It's called RLX, and these are some golf shorts. They have octopi all over them. Pretty sure that's what it is, right? Octopus 1, octopi plural. Pretty cool. These were a size 32, I believe. And this took 82 days to sell, sold over on eBay for $21.41. Over here we have a Ralph Lauren Denim and Supply little puffer vest. This one did have some flaws for it, so it took a little bit longer to sell, and it was a longer to sell and sold for less money than typically, but it is typically a decent brand. I think this one was also missing a hood as well. This one took 147 days to sell, sold over on eBay for $14.44. Another little vintage turtle going out today. This is a TMNT metalhead. One of the guys, I don't remember which guy this is, and I don't see the year on this one either. Probably 1988 to 1993, if I had to imagine. This one took 93 days to sell, sold over on Macari for $6. Got a little vintage PeeWee Herman toy going out here. On the back, it says either 1967 or 87. I'm assuming 87. I don't think PeeWee Herman was in the 60s. I'm pretty sure this was an 80s, 90s thing. But this little toy right here, this little action figure, this little 6-inch guy, this one sold in 14 days and it sold over on Poshmark for $13. I almost lost them there. Got a pair of Gymshark women's shorts here, and this is why size matters, y'all. Size matters, especially with clothing. Be careful, y'all. Be careful. No matter what people tell you, no matter what brands are great, all that stuff, size does matter. Am I right? These are a size extra small women's Gymshark shorts. And Gymshark is not a great brand to begin with. Don't really be paying too much attention when people say that Gymshark is a great brand. It is not. I do decently well with it. It's a nice, halfway decent bread and butter brand. If you can pick it up at the bins, at yard sales, in bulk, storage units, etc. This one took 247 days to sell, sold over on Poshmark for $12. I love cashmere, but not all cashmere is good cashmere. Now, cashmere will always sell because the first 4 letters of cashmere is what? That's right, correct. Ka-ching, ka-ching, cash. Boom. This is a Sandra green cashmere sweater. This one was a size large. This one took 205 days to sell, so way too long for cashmere to be sitting. But I ended up taking an offer on this. I think I was a little overpriced on it, and I sold it over on Poshmark for $20. Another one of these, the great courses by the teaching company, has sold. I think this is like the 4th or 5th one now. This one is How the Earth Works. This one is a 48 lecture thing, 12 lectures per DVD or something like that. Something like that. I don't know. 4 separate DVDs, and you got the guidebook as well. This one took 2 days to sell, and it sold over on eBay for $16.99. Vintage TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This one is from the year 1992 by Mirage and Playmates Toys. This is the Lifeguard Leo. Boom, as you see, he is obviously a lifeguard. This one took 82 days to sell, sold over on eBay for $6.79. Another VHS tape going out here. This is Midnight Madness, hosted by Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. This one is the Night of the Ghouls VHS tape. This one took only 2 days to sell, and it sold over on eBay for $7.64. Media. I love it. Another CD, more media going out. This is In Effect Mode by Albie Shore. Boom, this one was also complete in its box as well. So again, media, guys, doesn't sell for crazy money now. Yes, there is media that sells for crazy money, but consistent money, easy stuff, and again, you can get this stuff for literally free. So took 1 day to sell, sold over on eBay for $4.67. This is the 3rd one of these I've sold in the past 10 to 12 days. This is a OG Xbox. This one is being sold as parts only, untested. Unfortunately, I don't have the abilities to test it, and by the looks of it, I don't think that it's going to work to begin with, so sold it for parts only. This took 1 day to sell. It sold over on eBay for $21.24. Another CD going out. Again, really quick sale here. This is the Best of Ray Parker Jr. and radio CD. Again, complete in its case. Boom. There you go. This one took only 1 day to sell, and it sold over on eBay for $11.89. CD right here. Again, I have $0 invested into this. This is the Isley Brothers Winner Takes All CD. This one is complete in its case. Bam, bam, great condition. And this sold over on eBay in 2 days for $4. Another one of these little Plants vs. Zombies figures going out. If you've been following the channel, you know that I've sold a bunch of these. They've been featured in my What Sold videos. They don't sell for a lot of money, but they have sold relatively quickly for me. This is a Zemba something. I don't know what it's called. But anyway, this one took 64 days to sell, and it sold over on eBay for $8.49. This here we have an NHL 2K10 video game for the Xbox 360. If you don't know what NHL means, that's the National Hockey League. 2K10, so this game would be from the year 2009 or 2010. Unfortunately, this one did not have the manual, so it lowered the value a little bit, but not by too much. This took 106 days to sell, and it sold over on eBay for $4.24. Xbox 360. I remember, I'm going to have so many bubble mailers getting shipped out between CDs and video games. A lot of these going out. VHS tapes as well. This is an Xbox 360 Rock Band 2 video game. This one had no manual as well, so it sells for a little bit less money and takes a little bit more time to sell. This one took 69 days to sell, and it sold over on Macari for $7.19. So this right here is our second sale on Depop since we've been back selling on Depop for about a week now. It took about 2 or 3 days to make the first sale back, and another 2 or 3 days to make this second sale. This is a Zara women's balloon blazer, size 8 new attack. But before we get into that, I really hope that Depop can work out, because Depop was working out for about 5 months before we ended up getting knocked off Depop. So it was working out pretty well over there, and it still has done about half of what Macari did this year. So if Depop can be as good or a little bit better than Macari is, that would be phenomenal. Like, that would really benefit the numbers, right? Anyway, this one, Zara balloon blazer, size 8 new at tags. This sold over on Depop in 42 days for $30. These last few sales I'm going to have to do a voiceover for, because I was not there to pack these last 3 orders. On Monday morning, I had some other things to do. This is a Tori bobblehead. This one sold over on eBay for $25. This here we have a vintage Happy Days. This is a Hallmark ornament lunchbox thing. This is the Fonz. This sold over on Poshmark for $10. And then we have this North Face sweater fleece line something or other. North Face is a tanking brand. Be very, very careful with North Face. This one sold over on Poshmark for $20. Did you make it through? Did you make it through the suffering? So bad, but grateful, y'all, because it could be way worse, right? It could be way worse, so I'm always grateful for every sale that I do make. I know I'm complaining a lot in this video, and it's just really, really below my par. Like I said, I like to be in the 40 to 50 sales range, and I like to be at least at $1,000 in gross sales, and more comfortably sitting at $1,500 in gross sales. So it is what it is. It's a bad weekend. I don't like to put any excuses onto anything. I did anticipate a slower sales weekend. Didn't expect it to be this slow, but I did anticipate a slower sales weekend because today is Monday, the day before Christmas Eve. So a lot of people that are shopping are going to be shopping at retail locations, because delivery times are not going to coincide with Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. It's also a major traveling holiday. So all that wrapped into one. Typically towards this back end of the month, sales decrease a little bit anyway, because it is the first of the month approaching and everybody has their bills to be paid. So I anticipate a little bit slower. Did not expect this slow and this bad, so it does happen. Not every day is sunshine and rainbows, right? But every day is a good day as long as we're above ground. Now we keep it moving. We get back to work. I have a lot of listing to do, have a lot of cleaning to do, have a lot of sourcing to do. I just bought 2 storage unit auctions today, so be sure to look out for those videos in the next coming week or so. Got a lot going on, so time to get back to work. You can't harp on the bad days. You have to just keep moving forward. Sorry if I'm getting a little long-winded here, but that is the absolute 1000% truth when it comes to reselling. It is just, okay, today's the day. We move on to the next one. Stay working, stay listing. Don't let anything get you down. If you list 5 a day, on a bad day, I'm sorry, if you list 5 a day on a good day, make sure you list 5 a day on those bad days as well, because those bad days, if you stay consistent, will turn into good days. Have more good days than bad days, and you'll be a successful reseller. Mark my words. But anyway, let's get into the sales breakdown for the day. The gross sales for this weekend were a mediocre $508.56. I don't remember. I don't have it written down here what the splice was, so I don't know how many was on eBay or Macari and Poshmark and Depop. I think it was 18 on eBay. That's just about as much information as I have here on this paper. So gross sales was $508.56. Expenses was $173.18 on that. And after all expenses, cost of goods, fees, and our shipping costs, our net profit for the weekend was $335.38. So terrible, to put it lightly. Absolutely terrible. And that is it. I don't think I'll be doing a sales video tomorrow for Christmas Eve. I got Christmas Eve things to do. I have to go clean out one storage unit tomorrow, so I have a lot going on. So probably no sales video tomorrow, but maybe a storage unit video tomorrow. With that being said, I just want to say I wish you guys all of the absolute best. My resellers, I hope you guys' sales are absolutely amazing and you guys are crushing it and doing a lot better than me over this weekend. To everybody, resellers, everybody who's watching this video, all 7 of y'all, I just want to say I wish y'all an absolutely great holiday season, a very Merry Christmas, and we will talk about New Year's next year. So hope you guys just have a very, very happy, safe, healthy Christmas and holiday season. I love y'all, and I will see you on the next one. Much love. Peace.